I mean, work's been actually going pretty good, which is an oddity. But then Friday, I flew out to Atlanta and saw BAND-MAID
Hell yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
stayed there Friday night and Saturday night. And Saturday, I got to hang out with some people from the Discord and just people I talked to, and finally got to hang out with. And then went to a cool music store, went to a record store, and then Sunday flew back to Chicago and went and saw Man with a Mission with Alan.
Hell yeah. That was really fun.
So I did put out a video. Actually, managed to watch a concert and edit, put together and edit a video and put it out Saturday. That was pretty impressive for my own standards.
Hell yeah, man.
That is
But
impressive.
so I actually did a thing I wanted to do last year and actually interview people before the show in line. And thanks to Aaron for motivating me to do that. And that's something I want to do more, as I attend more shows and as I go to Japan.
Hell yeah.
Um, so anyway, the show ended up being, he expected to be good anyway, and it ended up being like the best show I've ever seen in my life. It was
Yeah, he
amazing.
literally put a thing in the chat saying this was the best show ever. I
Yeah,
think
it
is what
was.
you wrote.
Even seeing them 6 times last year, it was just incredible. Their energy and their comfort on stage and their what do I want to say, just all around musicianship and personalities just were just top, just dialed up to 11, and it was amazing. I had a good spot between Psyche and Konami, about second row, which was
Oh yeah. You
close
like
enough.
pointed to your head in that picture.
Yeah,
That was a good spot.
it's the sound for me was great. I think most people said it was good. Some people there was bad spots in the venue. There always is, but it sounded incredible. I could hear everybody, um, and yeah, it was just a great show.
That's
What would
awesome.
you say is the main difference between when you saw them last year and when you saw them this year?
I think I think Psyche was probably even more comfortable and more capable. I don't take that as she's not capable, but last time there were some of the high notes from the new music, she was still um, not hitting all the time, and this time it was just she just nailed everything. You know what I mean? It was just awesome. So I
That's
think
pretty
her
cool.
maybe she's more more exercises or in vocally or whatever it was. She was just super chill and super just happy to be up there, and it seemed like Konami was a little more energetic too. She was like, we occasionally see me Jimmo, but it was like from the start and just didn't fucking stop, dude. It was awesome.
Good.
And mainly, they were right in front of me, so I was watching them the whole time. Misa, they switched her and Konami switched places once, and I got to see her pretty close. And for those of you that have been to see him, if you've had a chance to see her face as she's playing, like, because usually her face is kind of obscured by her hair or shadows or whatever. If you can see her play and what she puts into it, like you've seen blues players and how their face makes all these goofy faces when they're playing guitar. It's how she is, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just kind of, regular, just kind of Misa face as she's playing, but she's just into it. So it's just cool to see that. It's something I didn't really get to see last year.
Mm. I got a feeling they improved her monitors too, is what Norman's saying. That could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Um,
They were wireless too. That's a good point.
Oh,
They were all wireless, so they didn't have to worry about where the cables were.
Oh,
Psyche didn't have to worry about it. She could go wherever she want, turn around or travel anywhere. So they weren't, because if you went to shows, you realize that they had, they'll go from one side of the stage to the other, and uh, Muchan and I can't remember the other person's name, but they would have to go out and like wrangle the cords the whole time, which
yeah.
they tripped on them sometimes, and it was just that wasn't an issue this time. So that might have really helped the situation.
oh yeah.
But it was amazing.
Did they play Puzzle again?
Yes.
Because like the one thing that I noticed in the last concert was when they played Puzzle for the first time, it did seem like Psyche was probably because they'd never play it live, was struggling to hit those high notes in that song. And I'm guessing you noticed a drastic difference in this
Yeah.
version of Puzzle then.
And it seemed to me like her desire to hit those notes was just 110%. Like she was just
Mm.
going for it, as opposed to maybe being what do I want to call it?
Trepidatious.
Yeah, about hitting the note. And this time she's like, I'm gonna fucking hit this note, and it was just awesome. It was really, it was really just amazing. Because I saw Polyphia after like a few months ago, and I said that was the best concert I've been to, just by the showmanship and everything. And this just that show is still awesome, but this is just better.
I almost wonder, well, do you know that first live recording of Memorable when her voice cracked during the big high note? Just
Yeah.
from the perspective of a singer, I would imagine she got really self-conscious about that because it was like the only recording available of the song.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
she probably didn't want that to happen again.
I think it's thousands of views. That's and what we hear isn't half of what they hear from any of the musicians. What we hear, whoever played that or sang it will hear more, and it will drive them nuts.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I think with the recordings being shown, there's a lot of fan cams. Technology is getting easier to record better audio, and I've seen, or maybe like one wrong note from Konami that night, and maybe one from Psyche. But I mean, it was on all these fan cams. They're just all so good. Something happened with them. Something boosted their confidence, or that just, I don't know what happened, but they're just everybody. It's like everybody. It's their best show.
Nice. Didn't the Aftershock, don't you think that kind of wiped them out at the beginning of the last tour too, because it was so hot and
Yeah,
crazy?
I don't know.
Glad
I
they're
don't know,
doing
but
better.
they're freaking. They love the festivals, dude. From apparently, like they really like doing festivals. They like seeing all the it's a bigger crowd of people, 10, 20,000 people. And from reports there's a few people that were at Atlanta that were at Rockville, and they're like, the amount of people that came over while they were playing was just, it almost doubled from who was there. By the time they were
Saw
done, it was just everybody. It was doubled, and everybody was into it. I mean, they're just gaining fans like it's going out of style, man.
Nice. That's so cool to hear.
Yeah, there was a huge crowd from those pictures I saw. It was insanely huge, and it was really good. That's really good for them. I wonder if as their channel like went up in subs and stuff now. Probably had to have, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody.
Somebody's tracking it out there,
data.
probably.
But
yeah.
and during that there was I think it was that one. There was other bands on the side of the stage that were like hanging around to watch them, and just rocking out on the side of the stage. This is really cool. I mean, bands are there; they got other shit to do, So if you're hanging around watching another band, you want to see that band. And they're getting pictures with Sean Crayon, a clown from Slipknot again. We got a picture with Mike Einziger from Incubus from their last festival they did. So it's just cool.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. The Gaijin guys this year are really trying to up our game in the Japanese music news space, so we really rely on our Patreon supporters and our members over here on YouTube, so thank you so much. So if you guys can help, consider becoming a Patreon supporter or a member, and you also get exclusive group reactions from all of the guys. Stay awesome, everyone. See you in the next one. See you!